Hey, it's Eli, aka Atlas. Now that you know your placements and sizes, we can put this guy at different angles. Soon as you place the head, and I did another video all about that, we start with the line right beneath his neck for the sternum. For this, I basically do half the shield that we started with earlier. So it goes right down here, since this is going to be the front side. Instead of just doing a straight line down, we're going to curve it a bit. Place the shoulders a little bit inside, not right off of the edge of the shield. Do those rounded rectangles again for the bicep. Tricep. The hand, human arm has a bit of a natural lean to it, so the arm never just hangs straight down. It curves forward a bit. Put the obliques in. These are like those V-shaped things you see on people. They tuck right into the crotch. Put the chest muscles on this guy. And those are like the V shape. From the side you can kind of make them a little more square. You can have the other chest peeking off of him a little bit. And the chest muscles, I should have said earlier, are medically called the pectoral muscles, but we just call them chest because it's easier. Rib cage juts out a bit. Human body is hollow. Muscles on the side. Abs, you can have those give the front side of the guy ridges if you want to indicate the abs. And that's basically it. So we're going to review this again as we go. Shoulders can be, but don't have to be, size of the head. This guy's, they're a little smaller, a little more realistic. Rounded rectangles for the bicep, because the bicep isn't a real perfect circle in real life, if you notice it. On most people, even very fit people, it has a bit of an angle to it. And that stops right where the rib cage ends, the line of it right here. Draw the socket. Tricep is slightly visible on this guy. Forearm. Have the elbow jut out just slightly. Have this line from the tricep connect to the brachioradialis on the side of the guy. You can see his other arm just to make this not so flat. You can see the back muscle from under him. That's the lat tucking in right under there. Obliques. We don't have to draw the entire line now that we're undering. We'll have skin under that. Rib cage juts out, ridges for the abs. You can shade this rib cage however you want. The more shading you put under the rib cage, the more, more barrel, more hollow the rib cage looks. So if there was a heavy light on top of him, you could really black this out to give the impression that the guy's very lean, I suppose. I've seen people do that before. Rib muscles, fish gills, they're famously called. Abs. Belly button, right across the forearm as we discussed earlier. the skin can kind of get pulled a little bit under the armpit where the shoulder is, so we can have some striations kind of run from the chest into the shoulder, so you can kind of see how the two relate to each other. And that is the human male from the side. Pretty cool, I think. So we can see chest and shoulder length. Almost identical. But the chest does stop under, just slightly under the shoulder. Bicep stops under rib cage, just slightly under the rib cage. And the forearm stops at the crotch. And that about does it for the male anatomy. Now let's go and take on the female one.